It's time to head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one on Joe Woods and the Browns defense.
Listen, I'm watching that game, and I've called you a couple of times, and I talked about specifically Joe Woods. And when you look at what he didn't do, and maybe what he should have done, and maybe Myles Garrett was correct. There was no adjustments made. There was nothing that he did to improve the situation of their defense. Now, to make a long story short, when you look at the Cleveland Browns, they received the kickoff. They marched down for a score. Okay, thank God. Okay, but what did Belichick do after that? He shut them down. He made defensive changes. And then the offense got in gear, and we couldn't compete with their offense because our defense was they were just passive. Like I said, attack.
Let's welcome in Mary Kay Cabot again. And Mary Kay, what do you think about that? I'm kind of the same mindset. I want to see it be more aggressive. The Browns tend to be game plan specific as to how they're going to approach that.
Well, I do think on the defensive side of the ball, they probably should have blitzed more and tried to do other things to rattle a rookie quarterback, show him different looks, get him off of his game. So I do think there probably is something to be said for maybe not having the right game plan and then not making the correct adjustments. And these are things that they're going to have to address this week. Some of those things you really don't dig deeply into until you get to your bye week, which isn't coming for another couple of weeks after these next two games. So they don't have, really time on their side to be able to do that. They have to get this fixed in a hurry. On the offensive side of the ball, I do think they need to push it downfield a little bit more, try to be a little bit more explosive. Kevin Stefanski wasn't going to do that against a good pass defense and one that led the NFL with 13 interceptions heading in. He knew that the Patriots would make Baker pay for any tiny mistake, and they actually should have had at least 3 interceptions in that game. So I don't know that they went in thinking, let's be aggressive. I think they wanted to try to get some underneath stuff and get the yards after catch, and that just didn't work out very well.
Well, and Anthony Schwartz kind of getting dinged up with the concussion protocol kind of took away the guy that you would expect them to go underneath to, in addition to Landry, but Anthony Schwartz is a guy that plays to what he wants to, as well as Demetric Felton.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, when you look at these past few weeks, they do miss Nick Chubb. They do miss Kareem Hunt. I think they miss Kareem Hunt a lot. But like I said before, I don't think he's going to be back for a couple of weeks. So they have to game plan around that. They have to work around that. I still think they have enough really good weapons on the team to be able to move the chains and move the ball and score points better than they have. At this point, Baker Mayfield still only has 9 touchdown passes. 9 touchdown passes at this point is certainly not enough and not what anybody expected this season.